another glorious day, my tea sippers, and you know what time it is. I hope you have all of your crumpets together because it's time to dish tea. And you're dishing tea, darlings, with Big Meats.
Can't wait. It's time to dish tea with Big Meats. It's time to dish tea with Big Meats. It's time to dish tea with Big Meats. It's time to dish tea with Big Meats.
Darling.
All right, child. Oh, Lord, honey. Oh, nature called.
I swear to God. Let me help you out. Hello.
You so damn dumb. Oh, hello. Woo!
Is it live or Memorex?
Oh, goodness gracious. What's going on? What's
happening?
To all of my tea sippers, my crumpet dunkers, my tea brewers, my pot stirrers, my tea leaf readers, my tea baggers, and my tea biscuits.
Yeah. How you doing,
What's your tea? What is your tea, darling? It's another glorious day, honey. You know what time it is. I know you got all of your crumpets together because, darling, it's time to dish tea, and you are dishing tea, darlings, with Big Meats, and over here, the big guy I like himself, Minister Lavelle Hayes, the big red fella. What other hat you got?
Your mama's creep. Okay, how you doing?
You know what? Big pimpin'. Okay, all of the above, child. This here is my brother from another mother. Been great to get into this thing this evening. What is going on?
Hey, if you didn't like me yesterday, it's cool. But you're not gonna like me tomorrow. Because I'm gonna act a fool.
Well, darlings, listen. We're going to come to you today, and if y'all have not saw the title, it says, Bitch, Who Told You That? Okay, that's the title of today's show. And we are really going to get into a couple of things here, some personal, some not so personal, some makeshift shit. Okay, I got a couple of videos, and it's going to have some situations that's going to give us some banter and fodder for you to consider this evening. Because, bitch, who told you that?
That part.
Okay, who told you? And how did you draw these particular conclusions? Okay, now those going to be the $25,000 questions, honey, for all the cash and the prize. Okay, so. And so tonight, listen, the last 7 days have been rather, I guess, fun-filled and very educating, you know. And hey, Tiff, what's going on, baby? We got Tiffany Jones up in here, Groove is up in here, my resident DJ.
TJ, what's happening? Groove,
Okay.
what's up?
Our resident DJs over at WAHR and WTEA radio stations, okay?
Well, we're all things music.
What's T, darling? Okay, what's T, baby?
All right.
You understand? So, yes. Oh, wait a minute. I got to be on water today, y'all. Y'all know I want a cocktail so bad because it's Friday. I still got to drive, so I'm not gonna do anything yet. Not yet. Once I make it to my destination, honey, guess what? I'm gonna pour me a cocktail because I just feel one today. Okay. Okay. Let's get right into this, and if we have time, we're gonna go. I'm gonna let him do the picking of the cards this week. Okay.
So, you want to play that game?
Okay. So yes. Okay. So okay. I don't know. I got to go. I got to go and see. I got locked out of my email, honey, and you may have to resend them because I've been fucking around with
You been doing what?
fucking around.
Found out, huh?
And found out how the email wasn't working, child. I was like, what is this? And yeah. So I had to go to GoDaddy and do a couple of other things, honey. So yeah, that may be it. So you may have to resend them because my passcode wasn't working to get into my email. So that there is that. So let's get into it. I'm gonna start with this particular video. And because I want to start here to warm some things up, okay? Because I know this was ready to come out of a bag.
Ooh.
Okay, I just get in my spirit. Okay, in my spirit. Okay, I can feel this.
We shall overcome.
But I'm gonna start here with this video right here. I call this one Parents Unite. Y'all check this out.
Brother, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing good. That'll be off you? It'll be 920.
Mom, ready. You said 120.
It's actually 920.
920.
920.
How much is one hoodie?
This is 300. This is 200. And this whole set is 360.
Mama, YB.
I don't give a fuck about no
I'm doing a YB.
You can get one hoodie. What is this anyway?
Godspeed.
I'm doing a YB.
Godspeed.
Yep.
I don't give a fuck about a Godspeed and all that. I can probably print some shit on.
I mean,
I can put some
It's
shit
not
on
even $1,000.
for a 17th birthday.
Yeah, Mama, YB.
No, we can get one hoodie. We can get one hoodie.
No. Come on. Can you throw me a deal or something?
I can't. It's brand new.
Okay, well,
I mean,
you won't even be getting none of this. I'm
No,
okay.
I'm going to YB though.
I don't give a fuck about a YB. I don't give a fuck about. I can make this hoodie. I can go to
No, you
Walmart and get a hoodie.
can't.
Okay.
Mama, come on. It's YB.
I don't give a fuck
It's
about.
not even $1,000.
I don't give a fuck about none of that. You can
not
get
even
one hoodie for $300. One
No,
hoodie for
because I'm going down there one
I mean,
night.
you might as well get the hoodie washes. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm offering it.
Bro, you don't understand, bro. I'm going to YB Thursday. For Friday, I'm gonna need another outfit.
Okay.
And then on Friday, I'm going to a game.
That's it. Let's go.
No, Mama, what are you doing?
All right, y'all.
Mama.
Bitch, who told you that my money was going to pay for designer outfits or whatever? Because you need outfits to go to YB.
She said $1,000. That stuff came out to
Now she said 920. Well, how much does one of these damn hoodies cost?
So like I didn't ask you what time it was.
He said 300. This one is 200, and this entire set is 360.
Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
You know, okay, you know what? Now again, whether this was real or content for content, okay, the mama's reaction was sickening.
It was real.
Okay, because that was real as shit. Okay, who in whose world? Okay, but let me ask y'all something. And listen to all you new age children and carrying on who think that money really grow on trees or whatever, or think y'all have a better system of managing money. Y'all do things different. Y'all do things better than the older folks and this and that. Because I understand this whole new age of children is our fault. It's our fault because y'all are our kids. Okay.
I'm not taking no blame for they
No,
dumb.
we have to take some accountability.
I don't speak French.
Well, you. Okay, it got to be we. I. Or whatever.
I will not support stupidity.
We don't support stupidity. We don't support, and we don't reward negative behavior.
The way you raise up when you out of pocket,
Right.
raise a book up.
Where is it that it says that you are entitled to my money at any given point? And did you hear what he said? It's not even $1,000.
It's on GTA.
Okay, it ain't even $1,000, as if to say that was supposed to be his cutoff. You know what I'm saying? Where did this sense of entitlement come from? Because see, y'all heard me say this before on the show, that I ran into an old high school teacher of mine, right? And we got to talk. I went to go visit my old high school, and she corrected me because I said, "No, this is our job." She said, "This is our doing." She said, "No, it's not y'all doing." She said, "It's ours." She said, "Because we taught y'all. We were too busy giving y'all everything to where we never spent time with y'all. We thought that giving y'all what y'all wanted was going to shut y'all up. And what y'all have done, y'all stood there and learned it from us. And it now is 2.0 to where now."
Wait. Wait a minute. Because I didn't get them bastards. Look, I got you what you needed.
Okay.
Okay. If I gave you something that was a want, you best believe it leaned over into a need.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
You might want a bike,
mm-hmm.
but you need to ride that to the store with your mama.
Exactly. Exactly. That's the form of transportation, because you need transportation. Exactly.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
Exactly.
You might want some gym shoes.
Right.
Right. But nigga, you need something to cover your feet up.
Right.
You might want the J's. All right.
Mm-hmm.
But you might get the plays.
Right. Exactly. Because I could get 3 pair for the same price as that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Exactly.
Had you showed up when I was buying Gators, then you've been all right. But you showed up after I quit the game.
Okay. Oh, you know, that's a whole nother conversation. That's a whole nother conversation, because I want to talk to older kids versus younger kids. Because when you see your parents was at one stage of life for you, but then times have changed, new kids came along, and your parents are at a different stage of life with them. What does that look like? And if you went from rags to riches or riches to rags, what does that look like? Okay, that's a whole. We're gonna do
it
that.
Look like it ain't a child business. I don't understand y'all, bro. I don't get it. It ain't no damn business. But they need to be worried about, is your stomach crumbling? Did that light switch work? And did you wash the way?
Now that's us rationalizing it. Okay, and that's us being in that position of power and parents.
Mother Hubbard.
Okay, at the same time though, what?
You know damn well you don't believe nothing you talking about.
No. That's not what I believe it or not. I want to give a voice to it.
Beat the ass.
Because the voice of it is, you know,
would you get Afros?
Oh, me? Of course.
Point.
Well, what did you say? Esther Lorraine didn't?
I know she did. God bless you.
Shit. Did you listen?
God bless you, mama.
Yeah.
You should have hit his ass again.
Up until I was 15, and hell, the belt. Mama got done with belts when I was 10. That was 1980.
Oh, she should have been cracking you up.
Okay. No. After 1980, honey, it became fists.
Oh, really?
Oh, shit.
Nancy punched you?
That's the time I knew I wanted my daddy to whip me than her, because she hit harder than my daddy.
So what you saying about the daddy?
He didn't hit me like she did. That's what I'm saying. You know, I almost fell into that trap. You heathen. You damn sadistic heathen. You sadistic ass heathen.
I'm trying to get your ass. Go ahead.
You sadistic heathen.
Next time you got to try to fuck you up.
You sadistic heathen. Okay. However, I wanted you want to give that that there becomes a voice, because you know kids react differently. You know how we had the sibling rivalry and jealousy and carrying on, because hell, for the kids if the parents were poorer or whatever and struggling in the career, you know, when they had the first set of kids, then they had kids while the career got to pumping and bumping and carrying on. And then the new kids got the advantages of this and this and this. Well, the older kids, now it becomes well, shit. When I was your age, I didn't have all that. It's all of that. What if it was the other way around? See, when the parents had it, but then times have changed. Either they lost it, got out. I got out of the game, didn't want it no more. It wasn't the tea anymore. Whatever. In my case, Mama got sick.
But in my case, you start having kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when you have made a name for yourself, Nino Brown, well, you kind of
right. You got to protect the kids.
You don't want that around your kids.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You got to just give them a chance because the streets. You know what I'm saying? First thing they're gonna do is snatch from the kids and want to get paid for them. So
exactly.
So you got to remove yourself from that element and
right.
change the avenue. You know what I'm saying? Which is good because it builds character.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You know what it was to have it, but you know what it was to not sleep and constantly look over your butt.
Exactly.
But when you be able to take that same energy and turn it into a legal situation,
right,
and generate, if not more money, then
right. Or at least be comfortable with it, and
I don't mind the comfort space.
Right.
You know
exactly.
what I'm saying? Okay. Yeah, I used to drop $1,500 on a pair of Maury boots with the mink line, and
yeah,
I can take $1,500 and buy all of us something.
Right.
We get outfits and shoes and everything,
right?
And a light bill paid.
Right. See there. Right. Responsibilities change. Accountability is even important at the time.
All right.
And all that filters back to this particular video here. See, all that filters back to this video that we just played, because here in this video, young man is going through and did you hear what mother said? You want this for your 17th birthday?
Oh, well, no. Wait a minute. Nigga, why you gonna use your paycheck? Wait a minute.
Right. You want this for your 17th birthday.
At 15, I signed the paperwork for you to be able to work.
How about that?
I'm a whole nother breed, bro. I walked you right down there.
That there is the other part of this, because she said you want this for your 17th birthday? And let's talk about that right there. Because how many times have we done this or whatever for children, and then you have to tell them, if you do all this now, what the hell you got to look forward to? That's because I don't believe in junior proms. I don't believe in all that. The prom is the prom. Damn it, you earn that because you're about to graduate high school. You understand me? All this junior prom shit and carrying on, I'm one who, no, I don't fathom all that. Because what do you have to look forward to in the future? You know what I'm saying? If you're giving them everything now, okay, now I understand. Listen, you're trying to establish a quality of life. Y'all heard me say this one time before on the show. I used to get upset with parents who was buying name brand baby shoes and shit, right? They got DMs on that. I'm like, the baby's foot is gonna fucking grow out this damn shoe. Why in the hell are you spending $200 on a shoe that the baby gonna wear for maybe a month? I want my baby to have one. Bitch, fuck you, right? Was my attitude until when you found out that baby clothes and baby shoes, all that shit was costing the same anyway.
You know what though, Meech?
What?
You should stop buying those red bottoms and shit that you bought in dress shoes. You should start getting bro games.
Bro games?
Yeah.
I used to wear bro games.
Oh, you need to wear them again. Yeah. That way you get 3 bro games for the price of yours.
Well, I red bottoms.
Oh, they be looking like red bottoms with the bling and shit all over them.
I know, because I know how to shop. That I get the look that I want, honey, without the cost.
Oh, okay.
Shout
out to Bird.
Right. Okay.
My bad. $120.
Right. See, when you ball on the budget, baby, you got to make it look. You got to make it look good. Cause listen, child, here, polyester is a workable fabric if you know how to make that bitch right. Polyester.
You know, I know Esther in the Bible.
Okay, right.
Polly
want a cracker, honey, but hey.
No, we don't want no cracker.
Well, that's all right. Honey, graham crackers are fine. Anyway.
Shout out to Trump.
No, we don't shout that over
here. Yeah, we do.
No, for what?
That way he turned his head, he ain't look at somebody's shit. No.
Oh, well, okay. Anywho, but when we're looking at that, you know, that was my attitude at the time. And then when we realized that all that was costing the same, it's like, well, hell, it really don't matter at this particular point, right? Because I was like, oh, now y'all done made the whole idea of capitalizing on this stuff. If you know the baby is going to grow out of this, you know that parents are going to have to continuously come and reshop because the baby is going to grow.
Well,
right?
Sometimes it can be an investment. Like if it's one of those promiscuous ass families where there's a bunch of holes in it, they keep making babies, and they can pass it down, so all the kids be having a fashionable lifestyle.
Supposedly, if they want to pass it down,
right.
But then you got the little hoe ass bitches that want to sit there and say, because they don't like you. No, you ain't getting none of my baby shit.
So what they do?
You know, and this, that, and the other. But on the general scheme of things, for those who, you know, the handed down kind of syndrome or whatever, yeah, you're right. It could be an investment that could be lifelong and forever giving and carrying on, depending on the children and how well they keep the clothes or whatever, you know, gently used and all that. Okay. But how is it that we have allowed ourselves to, bitch, you said what? Bitch, who told you that? Bitch, who told you that it was okay to spoil your kids to this particular degree and then you have no control over it? Now you mad because your kids want and keep wanting more and more and more, and you sick of it, you tired of it, but you don't know how to get out of it.
Who told you that it was okay to raise your children in that manner and have a problem with them, you know, and sit back? Your problem becomes minor with them. You continue them to treat you that way and do what they want to do, except you want to dog a man that acts just like your kid.
Oh,
could it be that you're creating another one of those men?
Oh, let's go right there. Oh, okay. See, this onion about to unfold.
I mean, make it make sense.
This onion is about to bloom, baby. You just did that.
You got a problem with this man that you taking care of, and this, that, and this, other, and you're building one over here.
And you're building one. So, okay, so now which one is it? Are you building the same kind of man, or are you treating this man like your child?
I think it's more of a. I think it's more over here with the man. Right? It's the insecure thing. It's like a balance between insecurity and a power trip.
Right.
I got control over you niggas. I can tell you to get out.
Boom. Oh, that's good.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's real good. Oh, hell yeah, that's good. That's good.
Keys.
Give me my key. Give me and that whole neck roll.
And you ain't taking nothing out of here. I bought it all.
And then call them all kind of bitch ass niggas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wasn't that when your head was in your head, boy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But,
right.
Or he can't say nothing to Lil Ray Ray.
Okay.
You know,
right.
He can't discipline
He can't discipline your kids or nothing like that. You got him here. You want him to be a man. You want him to be a man. But yet you won't let him control the house the way a man ought to run the house that you said you wanted there. So
you gotta allow him to be the head and you be the neck.
And you be the neck, honey.
Learn how to see. Okay.
Come on, let's go. Let's do.
All right. 1-800-HEIFERS. Look, let me tell you something. You gotta learn to let men lead.
Boom.
When they say submit, you all immediately go into this doggone realm as if somebody asks you to be accountable, because we know accountability is like road spreading. But at the end of the day, we got to understand submission is not a bad thing. Submission is the action of what your intentions are. Submission is the seed that you sow into that relationship to build a foundation that you need that will structure your future.
Mm-hmm.
But you all take submission as slavery or whatever, at the end of the day. But guess what? It's slavery to work extra hours to deal with people don't like you, that don't have your best interest at heart, to stay there 5 and 6, days extra out the month, so you can have everything, and it ends up meaning nothing to you. The minute you're bored with it, and that's one of the problems I got with people. They don't know the definitions of what they talk about, what they do, or how they do it. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. All day.
All these women are talking about, I want a good man. Well, kind of. And build a safe space for you. And his safe space, all he wants from you, yes, intimacy, and friendship and fellowship, all that. But all that adds up to peace. He really just wants peace. Be his peace.
Okay.
You're not a slave because you bring him a plate of food. You're not a slave because you do the laundry. Have you seen those reels with a girl cleaning and scrubbing?
Yeah.
Nice thick sister. And she say, baby, I just wanted, ever since, we've been together, I ain't never seen you come in and help me or ask him to clean the kitchen or everything. And then he turned around and he said, you know what, you're right. He said, you know what, since we've been together, I ain't never seen you pay a bill, provide. I ain't never seen you, pay for the light bills, And she was like, no, baby, what I was saying is, she switched it up immediately. She wanted to switch it up.
Yeah. And
that tells me right there, the fact that anybody wrote that reel, that you all know what y'all doing.
Yeah.
But don't worry, if you keep using these men and hopping man to man, it's going to catch up to you like spicy mustard.
Oh,
I promise you.
Not burn that ass. Huh?
It's going to catch up to you. And I'm telling you, when it do, because I'm going to tell you, when you do these men like this, the reason there are no good men because you have destroyed the ones that are good. And
One.
You accepting the ones that are bad.
2.
Okay. And another thing too, baby. Stop playing hide and go seek with the cookie.
3 and 4.
Here it is. A woman's sex drive is actually 75% stronger than a man's sex drive. Mm-hmm. So you got to be some type of ignorant mindset person to build suffrage up on yourself in order to make a point with this man.
Not to say build suffrage. Oh, damn, that's good.
No, because a woman will go without just to doggone dangle you over the fire.
Just to dangle a carrot.
Just to dangle the carrot.
Just to dangle a carrot.
Yes. To me, you know what that is?
Yeah.
To me, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Set the schedule. Well, she comes home. Mm-hmm. And when she walk in,
not applaud.
and just as soon as she asks that dumbass question, oh my God, I can't believe you cheated on me. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I had to go get it somewhere else.
Okay. Wait a minute, these comments are coming up in here kind of cutely. Wait a minute. It's a cycle that these kids will never truly learn from in the long run. Ooh, okay. Wait a minute. Oh, good Lord. Hold on. I'm trying to, my mouse want to act a little that way. And I'm trying to, come on, baby. Shit. Okay. And you wonder why people like myself choose not to procreate and then have to raise a kid amongst this foolishness. Oh,
exactly, Mondo.
And that's a good point right there. That there is a really good point. Rhodes said what? These kids are turning their kids into label whores, and now all they ever going to do is want name brand stuff.
Yeah, that's why after a certain part of my life, man,
I
started leaving colonies on the sheet, bro. I'm not even with all that, bro.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? I done built millions of colonies on sheets. I'm just like, you know, like I'm just like,
on the sheets and in the towels, honey.
yeah.
I'm out the game. Charmaine says she out the game. Charmaine, you out the game, baby? You out the game. Okay. So now let's go. Let's go because we can this
Charmaine.
Charmaine Hannah, I think she's a friend of mine.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me, on Facebook.
She? She?
Yeah. What's your pronoun, Charmaine? Okay.
What the fuck you do?
Okay. So yeah, we can beat this down into something, but a lot of this entitlement and carrying on, we have got to put some kind of checkmate into it, people, because that particular video there is not uncommon. It's what surprises me is that we as Black folks are starting to entertain this bullshit. We have been talking about white folks in this for years. We see this all the time with white kids throwing tantrums in the store, this other, blah, blah, yakking. We have always said, I wish my child would.
Wait. I gotta share this. Everybody knows in this area and the region we live in, we got a Kroger grocery store. So I'm in the Kroger, right? You know how I am about kids. This little white boy was mom. Hey, come on, and fuck you, I'm getting it. And he put it in the basket. She taking it out. Oh, and he done effed her and everything else, and you're being a cunt. And when I heard, I'm walking past like this. I'm trying to. Oh, when I heard him say you're being a cunt, I stopped. I lost my mom at 18. I turned around. I walked back down there. He's standing there. The boy couldn't be but 9 or 10. I said, ma'am, is he disabled?
Right.
She said, no, I just have to get on him. I wait till his father get home.
Oh.
And I was like, I said, you wait till his father gets home to repeat it again? The behavior gets repeated again?
Right.
She was like, yeah. So he's standing there, steady going to get stuff. She said, no. So I said, give me the stuff. She was everything. He bringing it. So he come back down and he stood there. You're going to get my stuff. My car had nothing in it yet.
Right.
I guess he noticed when he's standing there, all the stuff he bought was in my car. I said, ma'am, do you mind? She was like, please do. But she's her kid.
Right.
She's about to lose it.
Right.
I reached, I said, you look, little boy, take this card and put everything back on the shelf where you got it from. While I take my foot and put it up your ass. You got that? He was like, looking at his mom, Mom, I'm going to tell my dad. I said, I kicked your dad's ass in high school. Take that shit back over there. And he took it back. He crying, mother to come back. I can't believe you. You let this guy put his hands on me. I said, are you talking and walking and breathing? He's like, yeah, I ain't put my hands on you yet. I said, ask yourself, are you going to make it to the car?
Okay.
He stood there. He looking at the door and everything. I said, you better get your ass over there by your mama. If I hear your voice one more time while I'm shopping, I'm going to come take you outside. Nobody going to know where you went. You got that? And I walked off. So now he looking like, I'm sure today he hates black guys.
Oh. Oh, no. Oh, don't do that.
No, I'm sure he's traumatized. But at the same time, my point I'm trying to make is the way these generations are set up. If we don't pour into them with devastation, we're not going to get through to
this. Is very, you know what? Now let's do this. Let's do this now. Because I know some of y'all don't believe in corporal punishment and carrying on.
But you got your ass kicked. I'm confused.
Okay. And I know, we go through this whole thing. Oh my God, black folks got that from slave master, and we have that big old debate. And then we get upset about scripture that says spoil the rod,
spare the rod, spoil the child, you heathen.
Okay, heathen. You got tongue tied. Bullshit. Well, hell, shit. Anyway, let's take a long time ago. But we have that debate. Spare the rod, spoil the child, and we go through all of this hoopla. But we do know this, that without discipline, children are running a fucking muck. Now, how you choose to discipline your child or children may be up to you, but there has to be some level of consequence.
You're in timeout, Billy.
That kids will understand means something.
Wait till your father gets home.
Oh my God! Listen, when we used to hear that was the Brady's. That there was the television show from back in the day when we were kids. I'm 55 years old, honey. We saw that shit with Buffy and Jody. Okay.
I'm gonna make you stand in the corner until dinner.
Right. You get no supper.
You go to bed with no supper.
Or no dessert. Okay, which was interesting, honey, because black folk, we didn't have dessert with dinner. Okay, yeah, we did it. You ate, child. Oh, you go to bed with no dessert. Well, shit, that ain't no part of shit. We ain't never
That's
had
the
that
regular
dessert.
day.
Hello. What the fuck? Okay, so we heard that all the time, but what we do know is that discipline has to be firm, and it has to be something that's going to have some kind of a repercussion behind it. That it's going to evoke some kind of fear, some kind of something,
right,
so that folks know I better not do this because something is going to happen.
Like in that video, right? The little boy, while he fussed about it, how much it was, and walking off still talking.
Mm-hmm. I
don't know if everybody's seen Players Club, but she should have Players Club him right in the back of his head, right in the neck.
Right.
there.
Okay.
And then, like, we got to understand, do you want one or not?
Okay.
One. That's it.
What you say, sometimes bullying is good, but
that's right. Nothing wrong with that.
You said sometimes bullying is good. You know what? Now let's go there. Let's go there, because the title is "Bitch, Who Told You That?" And I'm gonna say with that, we don't like the sound of that, but in this particular case, Buck, I think you may be right.
Yeah.
Okay. What we have to understand is that there's a sense of balance there. You know what I mean? Because the bully in high school is there to teach you how to defend yourself. Right? We don't like it. We don't like it at all. Okay. And one of the things about bullying is that you have to stand up to your fears. Bullying is a necessary evil. The problem with bullying is that you get those assholes, honey, who end up going too far. They end up, because they knew karate, they knew, all the different martial arts. They got a special way of doing whatever. They had the big gang behind them or whatever. In my case, because I was rainbow, okay, at an early age or whatever, it was always because that was always the something, and it was stuck out because you were different. You wore glasses. You had. Back when we were kids, honey, fake hair wasn't a thing. So when the girls got extensions, oh, you got fake hair. And then they would go try to snap the hair out all the time because it was something different. And it was always about bullying until you were able to stand up.
The gang you was in was Rainbow, you said?
Huh?
You was in the Rainbow gang?
Because I was rainbow. I was one of the rainbow children at an early age, child. And we were not.
Well, y'all had 6-point star, 5-point.
It wasn't a start. It was a batarang, honey.
Y'all had a handshake.
Okay, we learned how to do that. When Wonder Woman said that, took her head down off and turned it to a boomerang, baby. Shit.
I don't know what you're
talking about. Honey, please, that gave us power, baby. We had
power.
that arc. Yeah. Anyway,
my power came from when the El Rookies doggone got with Gaddafi and bought in some rocket launchers to Chicago.
Well, yeah. Well, there were some of us who got into that. That wasn't my particular bag. So
shout out to the port. Yeah.
Okay. That wasn't my particular bag. Okay, but none of in that case.
Hey, how y'all say gang? How y'all do it? Gang snap.
I'm going to entertain that child because it's not necessary.
Hey, I'm saying your people might be watching. They might be snapping across the living room right now.
And they probably are.
Gang snap.
No. Okay.
You know you want to.
You. I can't stand you.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Gang snap.
No, it's not the gang snap. It was not gang snap. Sorry. It was not. It was not that. Okay.
Go ahead, sir.
Okay. Get away from me. Get away from me. Okay. No, we did that because we were Wonder Woman bracelets, yeah. Okay.
Oh, why you say we all the time? It's a bunch of y'all out there like that. Like all y'all dressed up like Wonder Woman?
Oh, many of us did, yeah.
So was it the leaders of the gang snap?
Many of us did, child.
I'm trying to learn stuff. He be
do something.
me, bro.
Bitch, who told you that? Okay.
I'm gonna call your daddy so you acting up.
Call him.
Oh, you tough now, huh?
Please. You know what? Did you call daddy? Hold on. I'll get him on.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. It's time.
I'll get him on the phone.
Yeah, he on that AARP time.
Okay. Wait a minute. Let me go to the comments. But sometimes the point that we're making here is that, bullying is a necessary evil. At the same time, we got those who abused it and carried on, which is why it has become out of hand. It has become what it is to where now it's becoming detrimental. And because we don't give kids the right tools and the power tools in order for them to teach, to learn how to defend themselves, stand up for themselves, to give them courage to understand what that is, we get all these damn school shootings and carried on because now they done sit up here and they fuck with their head space. And now we have the kids that's coming to school shooting up everything. They enact revenge, and they sitting up there, creating manifestos or whatever that just want to kill the world.
Okay, but I've said this before, Mitch. You know it. You know where I'm gonna go.
Go ahead.
Between Call of Duty and GTA, they don't have a sense of reality when it comes to gunfire and live stuff.
Ooh,
they watch these videos and they play these games.
There we go.
And they think they get another life after so many kills and all that kind of mess.
There we go.
And they really set in it.
What you say? They get so many lives and then they get a new life after.
They think that, you know what I'm saying? They get so caught up in that because I've seen them playing 10, 12 hours playing these games nonstop. They take a break for bathroom or grab something to eat and they continue to play. Some of them be playing while they still doing all that.
Right.
So at the end of the day, where's your sense of reality when you get a real gun in your hand? Because you pulled the trigger 1,000,000 times in the last 3 days on shooting and killing him, and it's showing us reality of how to bullet in the flesh. It don't mean nothing. You have no sensitivity with it.
Okay.
So now you get out here in the world, somebody pick on you. You think I eliminate them the same way I do in the game, right?
Okay, right. Okay.
And I'm not gonna steal mommy and daddy's gun.
Right.
Because I don't have a sense of another notice. I'm gonna make their ass be in trouble too.
Exactly. No, because like you say, in the game they get points. In fact, we even say that as adults, honey. We're dropping. Okay, you hit somebody, you get points. Okay, go ahead, run them over, you get a point. Yeah. Okay. Now the reality of it is, you get points on your license, and after 6 points, how they revoke that shit, and you can't drive no more legally.
Personally, I'm not violent. I call myself effective. I'm not violent.
Oh, okay.
And a lot of times I'm proactive.
Right.
Like you've seen me. I've been in situations where I could have been violent.
Right. Yeah.
Like even on the highway today, I could have got out.
Right.
I could have all gone, put on so you can have a little tape out there so it look like him laying there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I was cool.
Okay.
I've learned not to do that, you know.
Right.
You know, there was a time I didn't give a damn. 8 o'clock in the morning, 12 noon, 1 o'clock in the morning, whatever. I will pull. I don't care about pulling the trigger.
Right.
But I learned because you saw me. I was restrained. Now I give you certain things and boundaries. As long as he stayed where he was.
That's right.
But had he
came to that window,
if he reached in that window,
and we kept saying it, we just said, "Man, you come over here in this window."
All he had to do was come reach in there.
Okay, please make my day.
I had to apologize to him because, you know what I'm saying? Because I know Gang Snap don't do all that. You know what I'm saying? So.
Not like that. Not the way he does it. We do it our own way.
I know.
But
yeah, it's a difference between me up in a 9 and you scratching somebody's eyeballs out.
Now, see, why I know
windmill
bullshit. See, bitch, who told you that?
I did it. It worked.
What?
He said the time was second.
Bitch, who told you that?
You did.
Yes.
You did it.
I know.
That was cool.
Shit, scratching eyeballs. Bitch, hell, you seen the video?
What video?
Oh,
that was AI.
I can't stand him. I can't stand him. Oh, I can't stand him. Okay. However, now we go to these comments. Bro, what you say? I hate when parents say he's just that. He or she is just a kid. Is just a kid and on. They say kids will be kids instead of discipline their children, while their children or their child is in the wrong. Girl, don't you get me started with that shit. Okay. Parents are co-signing their children's bullshit instead of disciplining them, and others have to step in and do it. You're the one that chose to be a parent. Discipline your child. Say that with your chest, girl, because I felt that. Okay, I felt that. We are now raising a generation of children and young people who value likes and clicks more than anything, and we gave them as an example as the president who wants to be a king. Perhaps we are to blame. Hey, you know what? Here's what that is. Let's go beyond that, but because the likes and clicks and stuff is not necessarily us. See, what we have done is this here is to send the kids to the room, and they got the computer and the TV and the video games and stuff in the room.
That's the new babysitter.
Okay. Remember when we were kids, when we got sent to our room over there, we had to go contemplate when the ass whooping was coming.
Yep.
There was no television in the room. There was no where we had the VCRs. We didn't have the luxury in our bedroom. The bedroom was the bedroom. You had a book, okay, your bed, okay, and carrying on. But we didn't have the luxuries. But then when the luxuries came, when we got a little in our teenage years and carrying on, now everybody got a color TV in their room. They had the video player or the whatever. They got the little game station in the room. So we have allowed the children to be isolated to create their own little world and carrying on. And now we punish them how? Go to your room and wait until I come home. Well, hell, everything is in the room. And so now what we have done with social media, with likes and carrying on, the likes and the clicks and stuff is the new peer pressure. See, when we did it, it was about making sure we had the designer code. We were in the in look, okay. We were smoking the same weed that they were smoking. We was listening to the same music. That was the peer pressure, right? Now the pressure is, I got to make sure that I'm going viral.
But how many parents are doing the same thing? They're going into the room to whoop their ass, and they on live.
Oh, how about that? Since you want to go,
they're going viral.
Boom.
Okay.
On the TV.
Or making their kid say what they did wrong to embarrass them on.
Right. Okay. Which see, here we go. That whole thing there, because see, now you're trying to get their attention. Remember, to get our attention, I told you, my mother sat there and shut the phone off, honey, for the summer. I could not use the phone at home because she knew that was my thing, honey, talking on the telephone and so Demetrius had, when we had pay phones, I would stand on the pay phone for 2 hours and talk to my bestie or whatever, chat with that same quarter. And when I didn't have money, we would call collect. State your name at the tone, 313 that whatever the phone number was on the phone. He would call the phone back. Bitch, what's going on? Okay, and I would stand there, okay, and talk on the payphone. But that's what I did. Okay. Now
you know them using the payphone. Say if you put a payphone in the middle of the room,
we need to,
and just say, "Hey, go make a call."
Right.
You know how many of them not gonna be able to do it?
Okay. Okay. Exactly. So a lot of this is on that next wave of all of this, right? You know what? That's what it is. I kept saying today, he said, let's take time out to wish Helena Hologram a happy heavenly birthday today. You are truly missed. I kept looking at today's date and I kept saying, I'm missing something. I am missing something. I am missing something. And that's exactly what it is.
Bring me a Pepsi so I could drink my Pepsi in honor of Helena.
Okay.
And smoke my blunt.
Right. That Helena Hologram, honey, if that's what you believe. Okay.
She said, Big Red, when your people gonna come? They're your people, Helena. What you mean? They already here.
Right, okay. Okay, right. When Mama is 25 and Nana is 40, things are bound to turn out a little different. Well, you know what? You're right, but let's go back a little bit, baby, because there's always been for us, and this is something that we have to really look at. Mama being 25 and Nana being 40, honey, has been Black folks in our existence in this country because of how we were. We were raped and this, that, you know, parents were always young. Hell, look at Celie. Y'all watched The Color Purple. Celie was sold off at 13, 14 or whatever, having kids. She had 2 with Mr. I mean, with her stepdaddy. You see?
What happened to him? How did he die?
On top of me. Okay. So with that, the thing of it was is that there was a succession. And now, ladies, I don't want y'all to get too upset with me about this, but we have to look at the reality of this. Okay. The reality of this is this. There were always women in the household to teach girls how to be women and how to be mothers. There was always that passing down of how to do this, right? A lot of it was because it happened during when our ancestors and stuff were slaves, and if they were working in the house, you had to learn how to do this just right for Miss Laura, Miss Ann. You had to learn how to sew it because you want this kind of stitching. You got to make sure that this is done just right. You got to make sure you get pressed and do, you know. It was always something. And then, of course, it came. Now, when you're finished with Miss Ann and carrying on, now we got to prepare you because you got to take a husband. You got to take a husband because you got to have a family on your own. And now when we were enslaved, we needed field hands, honey. So you had to take a husband to raise somebody else because we need more hands so that we can make more money on this crop. When we became sharecroppers, after slavery was over, and then the sharecropping came in, which was nothing but slavery on another word. Okay, now we need more hands, which is why you got Big Mama them that had 12, 13, 17, 22 kids by the same man in those days. Okay. And we did all that. Why? Because we needed hands in the fields.
Good God, I'm like, that thing was hanging to her knee.
Okay.
Baby was jumping up out there.
Okay. So with that, what the lessons have not been passed down. Okay. When we got to, let's say, our grandparents and our parents, okay, That's when we started dealing with stronger women who were like, listen, I don't have to necessarily do this. I'm gonna do this to make sure that I help my husband. You know, and this is how we do to raise the household. And we had, you know, I come from, you know, the women in my family, they were always about making sure that the man was the man, but they always made sure, honey, that they were just as strong as he is. You know, the women in my family didn't take no shit off no man. Okay, and they were not going to. And that's the kind of that oof that the women in my family were raised. Okay, but they always knew what and how to be a wife and a mother. Okay, now we still don't pass that on. Now let's come to our generation, honey. By the time when my mother and our parents, let's go to our parents. See, now we have women's lib, we had all this other stuff, and we talk about this all the time. That came into our families and carrying on, and so now women don't want to be housewives and wife material anymore. They want to be independent. You know, they want to get up there. You know, I am woman, hear me roar. You know, I could do this and I could do that. And in the beginning, I got it because they have been so bottled up or whatever. But now we got to the point now to where now women don't even know how to be wife. They don't want to be a wife. What they want to be is a boss. They want to have a man in there they could tell what to do, how to do, when to do it. And in fact, they don't even want that. What they want is they just want to live in dick.
Yeah.
Okay. If we just gonna put it out there, they just won't live in dick.
OnlyFans.
Okay. Just say not OnlyFans. Okay. And live in dick that's going to take care of the bills. And while she sits there and dictate how they're supposed to be paid or whatever. You make your money, you pay all the bills, I keep my money. Ain't that what, and we go around, our generation don't want to go around screaming, little Kim, why spend mine when I can spend yours? Okay, we live for that. Okay. And so this is what we perpetuate and carry it on. And this, so yeah, it's going to be different in this day and age, but it's going to be different and it's going to look different. Okay. So now let's do this. Let's take a small little break here. I got to refresh and get my libation together. And then I'm going to play the next video when we come back, okay? All right, is that okay with y'all?
Let's get it.
Okay, hold on. Let me do this.
We'll be right back after all the messiness.
Not all the messiness. You thought that. How accurate.
Shout out to the trollers.
Okay, right. Okay, yeah, we'll hear about it in a minute.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? Let's do this.
Have you tried Big Rob popcorn? It's a wonderful anytime snack that everyone will love. Available in 3 flavors. Grown and Sexy, which is the perfect mix of cheddar, cheese, and caramel. Sugar Shack, a fruitful flavored mix of watermelon and apple. So delicious and good. How about spicy butter and white cheddar? Everyone loves it. That's why it's called good. All Big Rob snacks are manufactured in an FDA-approved facility and flash sealed for freshness, safety, and worldwide delivery. To order, call or text 937-367-8650. That's 937-367-8650. Or contact Big Rob via Instagram at Hey Big Rob. As the holidays approach, take advantage of the holiday special. Purchase more than 2 bags and receive a free CD. Call or text 937-367-8650 to place your order now. Big Rob popcorn, the perfect snack that you will love. It's so delicious.
Angelo Ellerby, the Henry Higgins of hip-hop, is the founder, president, and CEO of Double Exposure Media Relations. Double Exposure Media Relations is a full-service public relations, marketing, and artist development firm specializing in publicity, photography, artist promotion and artist development, makeup artistry, event production, and EPK development. Celebrating over 45 years in the industry, Angelo believes that a culture that does not take care of nor respect its artists is a culture that leaves nothing behind to appreciate. Let Angelo help you make dollars and cents of the entertainment industry. Contact Double Exposure Media Relations at 201-224-6570. That's 201-224-6570. Be bold. Be unique. Be the tea. With a unique body oil fragrance from the Sensuality Fragrance Collection. The Sensuality collection embodies a unique array of customized original scents created by Big Meech. Indulge yourself in such fragrances as eye candy, foreplay, anticipation, shower fresh, naked beauty, or pay homage to the motherland and choose an oil from our exclusive Wakanda collection. Over 17 different scents that will tantalize your senses. Order yours today. Log on to www.dishingtea.com for more information. Because remember, it's all about the tea. Sensuality, that is. Attention all business owners. Use your advertising dollars here. Looking to reach a more diverse audience for your products and your services? Well, this is the platform for you. Dishing Tea Entertainment welcomes all businesses who wish to expand their brands and looking for clientele that's more than grown and sexy, but also the seasoned and sophisticated. For more information on how this spot can be yours, contact Big Meat at 404-914-5610 or go to our website at www.dishingtea.com.
A Georgia man shot and killed 3 masked teens who tried to break into his home early in the morning. He says it was self-defense.
So he pleaded for his life. He was like, hold on, I'm sorry. And the dude shot him.
But the teens' families are demanding he face criminal charges. The 3 teenagers approached the house wearing masks, allegedly attempting an armed robbery. Gunshots rang out from inside the home, striking all 3 suspects. 1 teen died on the spot, while the other 2 were rushed to the hospital, where they were later pronounced dead. Family members later confirmed that the victims were just 15 and 16 years old. The homeowner told authorities that at least one of the teens was armed and even fired a shot at him first. In response, he opened fire. Still, the families are calling his actions excessive, claiming he had no right to take their sons' lives, and demanding that he be held accountable. But investigators say they recovered 2 guns in the front yard and found evidence that supports the homeowner's claim at least one of the teens did fire a weapon. Based on the evidence, law enforcement concluded this wasn't some tragic misunderstanding. It was an attempted armed robbery. Officials also said the homeowner acted within Georgia's self-defense and stand your ground laws, meaning his actions were legally justified. What's your take on this? Was he protecting himself, or did he go too far? Let us know your thoughts in the comments.
So dope.
All right, and we are back. I just had to play that video first, coming directly out of the commercial, because I wanted y'all to hit that.
You know what I wanted to ask you while you was playing that?
Well,
I looked there. I'm looking over your shoulder, right? I saw that video, right?
Mm-hmm.
What triggered you to want to bring that particular incident up?
Because what it was is the story itself. When they said 3 armed teenagers attempted to rob this house.
Correct.
The homeowner fired from the inside because they had kicked the door.
Yeah, they do. They call it.
Okay.
What they call them? They were doing a lot over like north side area. Yeah.
But the problem for me is that the teens that got shot, the mama want to sue and want them to arrest him and want them to press charges against him.
Mm-hmm.
And the title, bitch, who told you that? Bitch, wait a minute, hold up. Because when they said that they found a gun in the lawn that supports that they fired a weapon too. They found a gun, 2 guns, in the yard because they were fleeing. The homeowner was still inside. His gun was with him. So wait a minute, sister. I understand that you grieve-stricken and carrying on because your baby, that's your baby. I get that wholeheartedly. I get it. I understand. But damn it, your child sat up here and had the audacity and the gall to have a gun or be with 2 other people who had guns and go and want to rob somebody. They got face masks on and everything to go up in here. Now, what if they had been the ones to fire and had killed that man? Huh? Would you be sitting up there saying, "Oh my God, arrest my son because he murdered somebody"?
Nope.
Would you be saying that?
You'll be saying him like he's a good boy.
He's a good boy. Oh, he didn't mean it. My boy didn't mean no harm. Bullshit. See, this is the shit that just drives me fucking insane.
Okay, now let's slow down. Slow down there, Demetri, because you got a right to be mad. But slow down. When he shot them, right?
Yeah.
Where was they at?
They were at the door outside fleeing.
Outside fleeing, right? So they had made it into the residence past the door, right?
Okay.
Now, this is where she gonna win.
No, she lost.
No, she's not done. She lost state court.
Okay.
When she take that to the Supreme Court, because they didn't come past it, she's gonna win. She's gonna get compensation from his own insurance.
Okay.
Now, what people need to understand, you know how we talk about the police when they overdo it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When he fired, right?
Right.
He shouldn't have shot to kill. Because there was no, if you didn't make it past that door, he didn't have to shoot to kill.
I don't think anyone did.
Huh?
I don't think any of them died. They just got hit.
But then what's she suing about then?
Because she wait a minute, let's pull up the story.
What's she suing about then? Because if didn't nobody die.
Okay.
And they were dead wrong. Ain't no lawsuit. So that lawsuit come along when they try to make you the aggressor, you done killed somebody.
Oh no, he did kill him.
See, that's where the lawsuit comes. And when you said title to the show, who told her that was one of the young lawyers that saw the story.
Okay.
That jumped on it because he saw an angle where he's going to be able to win. And you know how lawyers are that come deal with it. He's going after the homeowner's insurance.
Okay.
Because the man ain't gonna have no money, right?
Of course,
so
right.
So he's gonna put a lien against that man's house, suing him for X amount of dollars.
Okay.
Until he get the information, and when he see what the max of his doggone
homeowners insurance is, that's what they're gonna go through.
That's what they're going.
Interesting. Well, okay, I can't fuck with that.
But I'm just saying, this is like at the end of the day, I've seen people literally go to jail because they didn't wait till the person come all the way in.
Okay.
Like
and you know what? And I have a problem.
I'm against that law.
I'm having a real problem against that law because for me, this is just like anything else with the state. I live by a major an intersection, and I'm off of a major freeway here in Georgia. Okay, 285. Old National and 285 is a clusterfuck at rush hour traffic, right? We keep asking them, we need police to come up there to guide the traffic, right? Do you know the city and the state have said they are not going to dispatch anybody to play traffic control because we don't have enough deaths that have occurred at that damn thing.
You got to have a certain amount of fatalities.
I was like, what in the hell are y'all talking about?
You have to have a certain
Why do we need to have fatalities in order for you to say this is the problem when you see what the cluster is?
The same reason that you're not a person on a plane, you're counted as a soul.
Right.
When you ask the pilot how many people on a plane, he says, I have 44 souls.
Yeah. Isn't that ridiculous? It's ridiculous, but this is stuff that we stand for. And this is stuff that we as a people, as taxpaying citizens, who, if we talk to our people, our elected officials, this is what we need to start doing to where we can modify that to make it make sense.
That's what you pay for.
Okay, they're supposed to be working for us. How in the hell is preventing death not working for us when we sit up there saying this is what we need the fucking police officer for? Ain't that what you said? To protect and serve? We need you here to guide the damn traffic so that we can have a better intersection to get folks in and out of here very quickly. You know, especially during construction hours and carrying on. Y'all want us to pull to the fucking side when we see the police out there. If they pull over somebody, either slow down and or pull over and go around. Because if you say that we are obstructing police business, bitch, fuck you. I'm going on the road. Don't be in the way. You know, is the thought. But if I were to sit up there and make that arbitration or whatever, then I'm going to be considered wrong. But we're asking you as taxpaying citizens to do this. This particular rule that you just said, okay, how she could win this case, okay, it's absolutely, it is insane. I got to wait for you to come inside my house, okay, in order for me to fire my weapon and carry on. For you to sit up there and say, oh, they did that out of the house. Okay, they were fleeing, so they were outside. You didn't have to kill my baby. Bitch, they was in here.
You know how many people, right, have went outside and either kicked the person in through the door, snuck up on them, went out the back door, snuck up on them.
Okay.
Or shot them and drove them in the house.
Right.
And then called the police.
And then called the police.
And it's crazy that you would have to go that far when somebody's already breaking the law on your property.
Right. Y'all are breaking the. Here's where
I feel like right here, this curb.
Yeah.
Past your car.
Yeah.
The minute you hit that driveway, I'm gonna get you.
You pay taxes there.
I'm gonna get you.
If they came up in here, your homeowners association would tell you that's your property if you wasn't cutting the grass.
I'm gonna get you. See, I don't give a damn about none of that. I'm gonna get you.
Shit. That's the part. But any other time, it's my property. Then, okay. Oh, if I'm not compliant here, or if my car was parked, whatever, I can get a fine for that because that's your property. Okay, where it snows and it's ice and carrying on, homeowners insurance that get hit all the time. If there's a slip and fall on the land that's in front of my property, that the city will say, we would say, no, that's the city sidewalk. They say, no, this is part of your house, and they'll tell you it's part of your house, particularly if you're a corner house.
And if it ain't part of it, they're gonna definitely give it to you that day. You're gonna earn some extra land that day.
Right.
They're gonna come out there and mark it off.
Show us. This your property line right here. See, that bullshit right there, this is what we need to fight against and come into some kind of something, because it doesn't make any sense. It does. How is it that the criminal, you break in my house and yet I got to pay you because I defended my property and me? You got a gun. I done shot your bitch ass because you here, but yet because you were fleeing or you done got outside, you still on my property, as far as I'm concerned, because you in the grass, you here, you're on the porch, you're still there in my property. But because of this little technicality or whatever, now I got to pay you.
And if somebody, I'm gonna tell you something too, I learned. I always say this, I'm type, if I always keep a nice bit. And I feel like if you carjack me, right, I'm not one of the people that fight you, argue with you, I'm gonna get out. You guys.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But when you put it in drive, know that I'm gonna make it Swiss cheese.
Okay.
So you notice you're only gonna get about 2-3 collars. So I'm gonna put holes in it.
Okay.
But do you know if I empty 15 rounds out of my gun into that truck, I'm the aggressor.
Right.
The thief is sitting in the car.
In the car.
Against the tree.
Right.
With the bullets in there. And it was excessive on my part.
Mm-hmm.
What about the excessive part of him not just taking his ass to a car lot buying his own car?
Right. That part. All of that.
I don't understand that. It's just like where you live at, right?
Mm-hmm.
Areas like that where you live at all over Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
I get stuck up in your parking lot, I can sue your complex.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. No, that's good.
That's fine.
Let it out, baby. Let it out.
That's fine. We live. It's okay.
Yeah. Yep.
But
failure to protect.
Failure to protect and get a nice coin out of it.
Yes, sir. Yes. Which is why all of us have to have renter's insurance. So that not just to protect us, but also that the property make us do that because they don't want to go against their insurance.
Yep.
That. Let's go to these comments real quick, and then I'm gonna move on. Hold on, I just had it. Meets to me 10 different kids by 10 different men makes no sense. The men leave and go to the next one and the next one and the next one. Nothing is stable. Okay, Groove. Yeah. I can't argue that. At the same time, you know what? Let me say this, because I was just having this conversation and talking about the guy on Iyanla who had the 34 kids.
How many women?
16, 17.
He came into a lot of trash too.
But wait, no, because in the clip, Iyanla said, he said, okay, where did you ever think to use condoms? He said, I have used condoms. She said, oh, he said, if I didn't, I'd probably have 200 kids by now.
Is he related to Will Chamberlain or something?
Listen, I'm not gonna get on that because right there, that's a whole nother. Okay, I'm gonna hold that.
He done rolled a whole lot of road.
I'm gonna hold it. Okay. Look at all the damn consequences of fathers not being in the house. Either they need a father or the strong male figures to step up so they don't end up in jail, in the grave, or making the same mistakes as their parents.
That's fine, Groove, but guess what? If a woman not going to allow you to lead in that relationship and be a disciplinarian figure to this child, or be somebody that can stand in the gap for them, then what's the point?
Right. Especially, now let me throw this little tidbit in there. Especially if the child looks like the man she mad at. So if she mad at the baby for the hell she quote unquote went through with the daddy, then she's going to make sure that the baby pay the penance of the father. So no, she don't want nobody disciplining them or whatever. She get what the little motherfucker get. Because you just like the goddamn daddy. Y'all heard that? Because you mad at the daddy, you take everything out on that child. You make sure everybody else take everything out on that child because he looked just like his daddy. So you're trying to punish the man, but you're taking it out on the boy.
I believe that's what happened to one of my children.
Okay.
I was an international pipe slinger.
This is what I meant by co-signing your child's bullshit. Those teens were in the wrong. Yes, they were. Yes, they were all day. And yet, here we are in this particular stage of the game. Okay? So now, do you want to go in on your topic, or do you want me to do this last video before we go into you?
Do one video. I want to blast out.
Y'all ready? Okay. Bitch, who told you that I can't do this?
And now he's coming home. He's mine, yeah, man, I had him once, but I got him all the time. You can't sleep at night. He's mine, yeah, man, I had him once, but I got him all the time. Don't try to dry your eyes. He's mine.
Hey, outside?
No, the roller rink.
That's outside.
I had to get that song though. I may have to take that video out because I'm sure y'all know how folks get with their damn music and carrying on. And no, I don't own the damn rights, but saying I don't own the rights don't mean nothing no more. Y'all remember a few weeks ago we were over here with the roller cake thing, right? Now this time, this came across my timeline, and I said, "Oh,
what are your kids there?"
I don't know. Because there's nothing about that in the timeline. Okay. Nobody said, this is embarrassment, this is a child of children, or this, that, and other. But here's the thing. Okay. Are you comfortable with that?
No. Where did daddy at?
Who daddy?
Huh?
What are you talking about? Where they daddy? What are you talking about?
The two niggas that's having an intimate tango on stage.
What the fuck they need their daddy to? What are you talking about?
Well, they do need their daddy, but they didn't have their daddy, obviously, because, or either their daddy was like their daddy. You know
what are you talking about?
Like, why are they doing that in public like that?
Because they roller skating.
Oh, Lord.
They roller skating.
Hold on, tough guy.
Yeah.
Here we go. We're at octave 1. You heard it, right? Octave 1.
I just said they roller skating.
We're at octave 1.
Don't you come up in here with those stupid shit. Don't you come up in here with those stupid shit.
Yeah. What you mean? Oh, it's stupid.
Don't you come up in here with no stupid
It's
shit.
stupid shit.
Don't you come up in here with no stupid shit.
Anything that's the opposite of your rainbow ass food.
I didn't say, no, I didn't say it have to be. Don't come in here with nothing stupid.
Hey, man, it ain't stupid.
Let me hear it.
That ain't stupid. For
Let
one,
me hear it.
they shouldn't be out there doing that.
Doing what?
Burning eyeballs.
How are they burning eyeballs, dear?
Okay. They're confusing people.
Confusing people how, dear?
Do you know how many people got beat up? Like, just a woman saying, baby, come on, let's skate like them. And he could have done
No.
Baby, can you do that?
And? Can you? Y'all were supposed to be the leaders of the pack. Okay. What, you're not man enough to sit there and show your woman there was
no leader there.
That you're supposed to be the leader of, no. One is leading and the other was following, because Johnny, the leader is the one that's guiding it. The one that's in that's following, honey, doing the thing.
You know what, y'all? If they were butt naked with post seashells on, he would still say it's okay. So
if they're out there, they are a romantic.
They being nasty in public.
They are a romantic couple.
How you know that?
Decided to sit down there and have a romantic skate on the romantic song. Okay.
How you know he just didn't get off list crawling?
Same way that the straight couple.
That ain't romantic. That ain't romantic.
Yes, it is.
That was trashy horror stuff between two men.
Okay, so if there was a man and woman doing the exact same thing, which I pointed out in the last time we had the skaters, you want to sit there and say, "Oh no, she was picking something up off the floor," but so was he. They did the exact same thing, the exact same backwards.
Can I ask you a question?
Did it?
Can I ask you a question?
So what?
How long did it take you to get off your show, that chip off your shoulder from last time? To find that video right there.
No, I didn't know.
Because you went searching for that video to get that chip off your shoulder because you was in your feelings about them doggone gang snap out there on the damn floor.
He said gang snap. I'm gonna write a song. The gang snap.
I'm not gonna produce that.
Anyway,
I wish the fuck I would. I'm gonna turn that shit on, and I hope you find your way around this shit. I'm gonna let you do it yourself.
And it's gonna be a smash hit.
Did he say smash?
I said a smash hit. Okay. You know what? This came across on my Instagram today.
He's lying.
No, it came across today. I was in there. I told you I'm finding a video, so I had turned the sound down because when I said, "Oh, wait a minute,"
and the chip came back up.
And it came. They said, "Oh, here we go. Now here we are. The exact Same dance move.
If y'all go through the archives, it's a show. Y'all will see a video, and you'll understand what we're talking about.
Oh wait, I don't know. I had erased the other one.
No, y'all.
I had erased it.
But I did find it on the other one.
Okay, yeah. Because I erased it.
Go through my YouTube page. Go on my channel, and you will find it.
Okay, yeah. Okay. So here we are. Now the question I'm posing to y'all. Okay. Like I said, bitch, who told you that we're not supposed to do that? Are you comfortable with that?
Two candlesticks gliding down the damn floor.
Okay, yeah, that's honey. Okay, why not? The wax is just melting. Oh,
Mitch, you start moving like that. We have a show. Look, that a gang snap.
Okay. And
so it's to the right.
Huh? What?
Your gang snap. It's to the right.
I might hand it now. It could be to the left. Okay.
Where's my contract
Oh, but here's what this is. Here's
what some bullshit. Okay,
why does it have to be bullshit?
Leech. Remember how we talk about how they push all this stuff on?
Now here we go talking about pushing. Okay. Why is it pushing?
They scooted. Is that good for y'all? They scooted. Okay.
We just stepped out onto the scene, honey. Listen. If everybody is on the floor, they call couples. If you call for couples, I've been to the skate ring before, and you call for couples. You say, okay, this is a couples only, right? So if the couples are coming out there,
did they say couples?
Yeah.
Did they say a couple of packs of sweetener? Or did they say
why does it have to be a qualifier? They said why does it qualifier on that? They said couples. I'm a couple. I'm a couple with this is who we going to dance with. I'm a couple. This is my significant other. Come on, baby, let's go ahead and do this.
A couple of what?
Why it got to be a couple of what? Why it got to be? We just said this
because
is a
what happened right there. What happened is right. They were skating right, and they probably was doing all this wiggling and stuff right here. Like, you know, all this wiggling. You know, you ever remember when you're growing up and you get two bags, you just can't get them to stick.
You so motherfucking stupid. Well, you can't get the two magnets to stick.
So they just wiggling, trying to stick, going around there. Won't nothing stick.
Until you flip the one magnet over.
One of the magnets damn near bent all the way over, trying to stick.
Until you flip the other side over, honey. Okay, you realize, oh, I'm on the wrong side. Boom. Flip it.
Exactly.
Boom. You flip the magnet.
No, exactly. You're on the wrong side.
No, you just flip the magnet over, honey. You just turn the magnet over. That's all.
We need votes next week on make meat straight again.
Oh, Lord. You know what? This campaign of y'all is just ridiculously insane. However, nonetheless, what y'all like? Y'all are quiet on this. Ain't no comments in this one? Oh. No, y'all are quiet on this one. Okay. So that means I must have a point then. Okay, because usually y'all would sit down there.
Bitch, you so you little stuck up bitch. Look,
I'm gonna take it today. I'm gonna take it, yeah.
So you just got a point because ain't nobody saying they don't want to hurt your feelings.
Please, I welcome it. I welcome. Let's have a cute little discussion.
Groove. Would you explain to what's T over here?
We can have a discussion.
That two positives don't make a negative.
It's not supposed to.
I don't understand these.
But two negatives can make a positive.
Nisha, you know right from wrong?
Huh?
You know right from wrong?
Yeah.
Do you read your Bible?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is it? What should I do? I have to go there? Or do
you not? Please, I encourage you to.
Meech.
I encourage you.
Did you see Adam and Steve in there?
Did you see Lilith and anybody else up in here, honey? Did you see where did we want to go?
Did you see Adam and Steve?
I saw Adam and Hannah Steve was somewhere else, but okay. They wasn't there together to say Adam and Steve, but Steve was there somewhere.
And you're gonna stick to that, huh?
Oh, I know it.
Oh, you know it.
Yeah,
Oh,
honey,
so it was two of y'all on that boat that came over here. Y'all went in twos behind the damn cows and shit, right?
Call it what you will.
Oh, my bad. Hey, you
Call
got
it what you will.
Explain to me, because I didn't know every animal species that went on there. But I didn't know it was two guys skating on there. I didn't know it.
How about it, honey? Clickety clack, honey. Okay, clickety clack, clickety clack.
I'm not mad at you. There. Your 64 pack crayon.
Don't get mad because I got a sharpener.
I'm trying to fix something. And that show you said twisted.
Yeah. You got to stick it and twist. Tell her to put a crayon or something.
On skates too, huh?
What? That's balance.
You gonna stick to that, huh?
Yeah, you go to the bathroom. You know where it is.
You gonna stick.
No, you off camera. If you gotta move, we don't get you. Okay.
You gotta stick to it. Look, man. Look. Go ahead on. Go ahead on.
What?
Go ahead, bro. Just go ahead on. Roller derby, Debbie ass nigga.
You know, that's like, I love roller derby. Did y'all like roller derby?
Oh, shut up.
Okay.
Wait, yeah. Roller derby.
Yeah, roller derby.
Who you saw on there doing all that?
They were not there to be romantic, honey. Roller derby, honey, was competition.
Since when did popcorn and video games with a damn wood floor circle become a place of romance?
When they call for couples to dance. And they
couple of what?
We back to a couple of people. How about that? People. Persons.
Right.
Bodies.
Right.
Okay. Homo sapiens. Okay. Homo sapiens.
Homo sapiens.
Yes. You're not familiar with that term? That's a scientific term to say man, to say human. Homo sapiens.
Homo sapiens.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I've heard that before, but it was always a white man. So you're right.
Oh, wait a minute. That just made my head. Oh. All right, children, listen. I just played that, honey, to just because, it on a more serious note.
We're not gonna visit this no more, right?
I don't know. No.
You got no. You're saying you got it out your system.
I don't what? No, no.
Because you was mad as hell last time, so I knew you were still contemplating. You know what I'm saying? You probably was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna find that."
I was not looking.
Yes, you was.
I wasn't looking for it.
Yes, you were.
It came to me.
Yes, you were.
It came to me.
You prayed it to you.
He was that you now know how to read my Bible because I pray. Okay.
Which Bible?
Does it matter?
Okay. Okay.
Because I can say the New World Translated, honey.
Yeah.
Okay. I can say the NIV.
Whatever, Skittle.
Okay. Love it. I ain't
gonna call you Skittle, man. You know that because I fuck with you. You're my brother, goddamn it,
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll call you now later.
Oh, well, okay. Eat some now, save some for later, honey.
That's exactly that what I was thinking.
Eat some now and save some for later. Yes, Lord, honey. Okay, now listen.
I'll dunk you in the pool and keep dunking you.
Now, wait a minute. Let me do something that'll tickle his fancy. Okay, since we on couples and carrying on. How about this?
Using girl math, you're gonna leave the nigga that you dealing with for cheating on you with other bitches to then be single and deal with a nigga that won't commit to you and be cool while he deals with other bitches. Bitch, why didn't you just do that with the nigga you was married to? You stupid bitch.
Can I play it one more time?
Play it one more time.
I'm gonna play that one. See, he want me to. That's the one he want me to play again, right? Okay. Wait a minute.
Using girl math, you're gonna leave the nigga that you dealing with for cheating on you with other bitches to then be single and deal with a nigga that won't commit to you and be cool while he deals with other bitches. Bitch, why didn't you just do that with the nigga you was married to? You stupid bitch.
That has got to be the most super duper piece of comical common sense. Because the species that think they're smarter than everybody do that a million times a day.
Okay, now listen. Okay, he said girl math, and I'm gonna say queen math because see, it's all about the same. All right, when you're dealing with the trade, okay. Now you got traded. You said this piece of trade is my husband. Okay, this is my husband, but you mad at the husband because the husband went out and betrothed a few other people. Okay, related and betrothed. Okay. So now you divorce the husband to claim that you're single, right? And picked up your hoe card. So you go on to be a hoe and be exclusive with you try to be exclusive with a dude, right? But you want to say that you don't want to XYZ this, but you're okay with him having other children. That he's sleeping with a carrying on. You're okay with that. So what makes that any difference than your husband doing it? Is it because of the commitment or whatever? What the commitment was broken, and so now that you're saying, "Oh, I don't want no commitment anymore. We just friends with benefits," and because we friends with benefits that take everything else off the table. How does that make sense? How does it make sense? Okay, because one of the things we do know if you're dealing with the trade, honey, the trade is trade, honey. Trade is just that the community property. You exchange. It's a trade-off. Okay. If they not became husband, a husband is just that. This is something that's here, right? I said this is you. We're doing this and da. Okay. This is the two of us. But you said you're gonna divorce the husband.
Right.
Okay. Divorce the husband so you can remain single. To start fucking with trade again. But then you take the trade at trade value, and you are comfortable with trade being trade and being community debt.
Crying that he cheated on you. How you crying that somebody cheated on you when you're out there with somebody that's cheating on you?
Right. Because you telling trade about your husband.
Right.
Oh, I left him because he was cheating.
And he listening to you while he getting dressed.
While he getting dressed to go see the other piece. Well, baby, I feel for you, but I ain't gonna never do you like that. Well, we got something special.
Or when you leave your husband to go mess with somebody else's husband.
Wanda, what you say? She say that's a question for a professional, a sister wife. No, ma'am.
Making sense. Because you might you leave your husband because you fell in love with somebody else's husband.
Oh,
he ain't left home.
He ain't left home. Oh, right there. When the side piece catch feelings. Oh. Oh.
And then you find out he got kids. Hey, this thing, look, okay, explain this to me.
What?
How your side piece cheat on you if you married?
You know what, wait, but they got a song. What's the song say? I'll be the other woman, long as I know I'm the only other woman you make love to.
Whatever, that shit ain't happening. But how you fuck up your own marriage? Because to be with somebody that's doing the same thing you're doing to the other people.
To 2 or 3 other people.
And then, and then, as soon as you screw up a marriage or your life or relationship, you find out all this stuff about this person.
Right.
You didn't even know they had kids.
Right. What's the other song? When the girl say, honey, she come to tell you, I came here to tell you that your husband is cheating on us.
Mm-hmm.
Your husband is
my biggest
on us.
That's my biggest issue.
Okay. So now what does that look like, children? So again, let's go with the simple math of all this. How does that make sense in anybody's work? Can we talk about it? Can we explain it? Can we make it make sense in the world of what? Okay. Is this an instance of wanting to be right? Is this an instance of wanting to be what? What? Okay.
You want to prove that you can do it on your own?
Yeah. You know what?
You want to go over there and see where that grass ain't green is actually hay?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is it the quest of being a strong Black woman?
Hello, Shirley. This is Bob.
Right. All right. Okay. Okay. Right, because that's the answer when Barbara said it there. She said, hello, Shirley, this is Barbara. You may got the papers, honey, but I got the man.
You know what I like about old songs like that? Like,
I love to call it
like
the
statements like that.
Uh-huh.
And just like get out of here with that alley cat coat wearing hush puppy gym shoe. I've seen you with because you dismissed.
Right.
You without me is like cornflake without the milk.
Okay. Okay. So okay. You know what it's gonna do, children? What it's gonna do, bitch? Who told you that made sense? Bitch, who told you that? Who told you that ideology makes sense? Somebody, because I really want to know, is it all about the matters of the heart, though? See, you know, when we supposedly in love with it, you know, a lot of times we don't think rationally, we don't think clearly because we let our emotions get in the way. And every time sound judgment comes into play, we overshadow it because we say, oh, I know, but I love him. Oh, but I feel, and but you just don't understand. Really. And we've all been there. And if you have not said it out loud, honey, you thought it. Because you didn't want to look ignorant in front of the friends and in front of the folks that were talking to you. The matter of fact, a lot of the times, honey, you didn't want them to be right. So you go justifying some bullshit. Okay. And then you stick to a point. You try to find a point into something and you try to stick to it to make it do whatever it's going to do. Right? So talk to me, children. Talk to me. Wait a minute, Wanda, what you got? Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, she clocked there. Okay, Tracy clocked there with Orange Juice Jones. Okay. Okay. I think it's a case where someone just want to be a hoe without saying it because they don't want to own feelings.
Now, wait a minute. Wait. Here's the thing right here.
Let's go.
You know, a lot of times if y'all just want to be a hoe, before you destroy your house and family, find out how much of a pimp your man want to be.
Oh.
Because now.
Oh, now that's okay. Right there. Oh, right
because
there.
now, if that's what you want to do, especially if you know he has skills in the department.
Okay.
Because he could make you be the best hoe you could ever be. Because you can hoe for extra cars and houses.
Mm-hmm.
You could be a hoe on the go. Long as you and him to grow.
Boom. Okay.
You're already his bottom. So.
Right.
So if you're going to be about him, why don't you be about him?
See? And especially if you know that conversation and carrying on like that is what ignites your partner. See, because let me put my business out there. See, this is why I'm not in relationships or whatever. I have, you know, my playmates or whatever, and I have little this, that, and the third. You know. At the same time, because I'm not committed to this, that, and the other, what you do is what you do. However, so like I was saying the thing, honey, tell me what happened. You know, ain't that what Cameron Gates said? Cameron Gates up there, what you gonna do with that? You wanna come tell me what happened? You ain't gonna tell me how he, oh, bitch, when he said that. That's when he became my husband. Oh, anyway, I'm sorry. But that is the mindset. If you know that you have that kind of communication, that kind of relationship with your partner, how is it that anything outside of that, you would ruin that because you want to go tipping and dipping? That doesn't make sense.
Why don't you ask for a weekend ass pass?
Okay.
Instead of ruining your whole life.
Right.
And if y'all got any major issues or anything, ask for the pass, take the pass, and then fix the pass so you can have a future.
Exactly. You understand?
Because I mean, if they really messed up, they're gonna give you the pass.
Right.
Because they owe that to you.
Right. And in that regard, you know, here's where it is. Because you know, you heard this when folks will come up and say, yeah, I think we need to take a break. I can get my head together. Let's take a break. Okay. And what does that mean? Okay. What does that mean? A lot of times it means just that I'm asking for an ass pass.
Right.
Okay.
I already done checked out anyway.
Right. I'm already, you know, yeah. Let me see if this is what I want to do. But at the same time, if you're trying to do some freaky shit.
Okay, hold on. I just had this come open. Public service announcement.
Oh, okay.
If your significant other, right?
Mm-hmm.
If they come to bed and they make they tighten their sheets around them to separate you as if they don't want you to get up near them, like they're on a different cover. If they turn their back to you, right? Now, people say two different things about that. One, they're not interested in being there with you. Two, they safe. I'm going with the person.
I'm gonna go with both of them because I'm gonna go with both of them. I'll tell you in a minute.
But hold on, the safe one I can understand if they didn't make a crease in the cover to go up under them, like so you can't get under. Right. And people who do that, why don't you just leave?
Right.
And why do you take your phone in the bathroom? If you all having a conversation or whatever, sitting there, whatever, your phone not even in your hand, it's on the charger. But as soon as you have to go to the restroom, you unplug it and take it to the bathroom. I need y'all to write all this stuff down. You come home, if you have a home, a house, apartment, whatever, and you spend a lot of time in the car before you come in because you're on the phone. You know, you get up, you go to the store. They used to be 10 minutes. Now it's 30, 40 minutes.
Ooh.
Because you're on the phone.
Because you're on the phone.
All I'm saying is, why go through all that when you can just leave?
Right.
And then you start neglecting your significant other because you busting it down outside the house and you don't want to get hit again when you're in your house. So the person who doggone been providing and protecting you and putting all for years, you cut them off. They don't get nowhere. Because you're too busy outside giving it to Ray Ray.
Right. And
but they think we don't see that.
Right. Okay.
That's my funny part. They like, what's his name? They like bird on soap. I'm in business.
Okay, right. You don't see. You can't see me.
You can't see me.
You can't see me. Okay.
So stop playing.
Here's where I say that I went with both of them. Okay. Because that whole thing of tucking and wanting to be safe is because they cocoon themselves. I'm safe with me. They have just complete. I am in this bubble and it's just me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm safe because I'm here, and I know if I do this, I don't have to do anything right now because he's gonna know I don't want to do nothing, and oh gee, you know, and so I'm safe with my own thoughts. I'm safe here, and this, you know.
Exactly.
Okay. So yeah, what was that? Tracy, go with both of them. They are purposely depriving you of intimacy and sex. There is no emotional attachment. Exactly. Okay. This is why they don't cocoon themselves, because they're safe within them. Okay.
And a lot of them people try to go to bed before or after the other person in order not to be bothered.
Exactly.
They strategically
just
avoid the person and pretend like they're not doing it.
Right. And the reason why the people don't leave is because they still want to have the best of both worlds.
Well, you ain't gonna get it here, bitch. You got to go. All right, so I'm gonna tell you straight up, you ain't gonna get it here. I ain't gonna play with you hoes. I'm telling you right now, if that's what your mindset is, if that's how you feel about life right now, it's safe for you to get your shit and go on about your business.
Right.
All right, go do something safe because this ain't it.
They want
I want to wake up. I want to wake up to somebody emotionally connected. Okay. Right. I want a doggone, you know what I'm saying? If I'm holding you and providing for you or being there in your time of need, whether it's emotional or whatever, reciprocate the same energy. Don't play me like that.
Mona said, here, I did that in an abusive relationship. Okay, but you did what? The whole cocooning and withdrawing. But you just said you were in an abusive relationship, so you had to find a way to protect yourself, right?
That makes sense.
That there's something that became
I'm
your
talking
way
about the users
of trying to get out, right? Because you had to save yourself.
Right.
When you are already in relationship, and I'm gonna say this, whether it is romantic and or platonic, I'm gonna throw platonic friendships up in here too. Okay. Because platonic friendships and no strong ones, those bonds are very that way. The thing is with the platonic friendship is just that we're not having sex, but everything else is intact to where it's really a relationship.
Right.
Okay. Whenever the other person starts to check out, and you start to question, I know where I'm going because this is okay. When they begin to check out and you doing everything on your end to say, okay, wait a minute, something ain't right. Something is different. Okay, because we have a connection to where I know when you need to take a shit.
But problem, you know what problem with people like that?
Well,
is when you take the moment to communicate the actual subject matter or what's being seen or
right,
feeling,
right.
They immediately respond something about themselves.
Yeah.
Again, you are not counted in the dog conversation.
Oh, that's real good. That is real good. That is real good.
Oh, I'm just like this. Oh, I've always been to myself like this. So what am I supposed to just deal with it?
Just deal with it because in the times I know you've never been like this. This is why I'm
But even if you have been something to it, if I'm bringing something to you,
right?
Adjust or thrust. Get the hell on.
Right. Exactly.
Don't tell me about you and what you're doing, what you used to.
So it is unfathomable when the opportunities are there to correct it and you don't.
Yeah.
And you don't. And so now rather than leave amicably, okay. Rather than leave amicably, it's like, you know what, this ain't working. You know, or I've outgrown this. So let's be adults about it.
Yeah, because then you want to.
Okay.
Then it's an attitude problem. If somebody did something wrong to you.
Something wrong to you.
Yeah. Again.
Okay.
You.
Okay. Somebody did something wrong to you. Like I just got the. Oh, Demetrius think he's too good for somebody now. He don't know how to call and this, that, and that. He done got bougie. What? Really?
You are a little stuck up there.
Everybody is. I can be in the car from time to time.
No. Don't share that with everybody. Share it with yourself.
Okay, everybody can be.
So you're gonna get it. It's not everybody.
And it's just everybody. I'll take my part in it. Everybody can.
No.
Okay.
No, we're talking about you.
Well, what about me?
You stuck up.
At times, they're like everybody else. Yeah.
You think you the chick.
At times, yes, especially when I'm looking cute. And then God humbles me and fuck up my shoes.
Ain't nothing cute about Green Mile. Huh? Ain't nothing cute about Green Mile. Look. I'm trying to tell you. All right.
Then he said they start gaslighting you when you bring it to their attention. It's manipulation. Okay, they start manufacturing arguments. Oh, now that's big. Right there, Tracy. Manufacturing arguments.
Oh, they definitely do.
Damn, that's a beautiful title, honey. Manufactured arguments. Okay. I like that.
Put manufactured arguments, the takers and the takees.
Okay.
Ooh, that's gonna be.
Okay. So yeah. So that there. What? You ready?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, let's get this.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's get this because I come to a conclusion on that subject matter. These hoes ain't loyal.
Ooh. I wish I could play that right now.
They ain't gonna never change.
Da-da-da-da.
These hoes ain't loyal. These hoes ain't loyal. These hoes ain't loyal. All right, let's get into these cards.
Oh, child, honey. If the church man could do it from the pulpit, honey, we can.
Who the hell left the gate open?
Okay. Let's go to the debate relationship cards right here from the Ace Metaphor community, honey. We're doing the Ace Metaphor cards. Okay.
Go out and get you some.
Okay. Truly, and I got to get what you say. Oh Lord, yes, honey. Yeah, Juana. Oh girl, I'm glad you're here because I'm gonna need you. Okay. And I let the esteemed big red fella, honey. I left him in charge of the cards because last week he got mad.
We're gonna win this verse.
Okay, so how you doing? You gonna pick or what? You're so stupid. So ignorant.
Ready.
Okay. Let's do it.
Give me a number from 1 to 10 off the top of your head.
Okay, 7.
Ooh-wee. This one got Big Mama handwriting on it.
Okay.
So this says, what the hell? Oh no. You lucky boy. 7 is lucky.
Okay.
So guess what?
You gotta go. I gotta do it again. Do you want to put a new number?
New deck, new number.
Okay. From 1 to 10?
Yep.
10.
Ooh-wee.
All right, there we go.
All right. Okay, here's a question. Our studio audience can be involved too. That means your voice can be heard. During sex, do you think your significant other, or let's say you thought your significant other called you by the wrong name, do you immediately stop and ask or wait till afterwards?
Well, here's where this is. It was a wait until afterwards for me.
Let's see.
It was a wait until afterwards.
The question. Right. It's not a story. It's asking your opinion. Like, do you do that? Yeah. Do you do? What do you do? You're like, who are you? What do you do?
I wait until after.
So you wait until after.
Mm-hmm.
So here it is. You're in the midst of things, right? And you're doing.
We're doing
I'm making sure you understand it. Okay. You and Billy making chili, right? All right. So you and Billy making chili, you stirring the pot.
Stirring the sauce.
Right. And you like, oh Billy, you like, oh D, oh Billy, oh D, like Billy D, right? Okay. So y'all doing it, all right? There you go. All right. And all of a sudden, Billy say, oh Robert, oh Billy D, Robert, Billy D. You know what I'm saying? You telling me you so greedy that you don't stop and demand your respect at that moment.
Oh, I will wait until after this happened before this happened now.
Oh, so you afraid that you're not going to continue offending you might.
I don't know, because at that particular point, it says during, not in the beginning, not during. It says during. If I'm during her, that means I'm already in. That means the rhythm is already there. I don't have time to stop because I'm where I need to be. So the train is gone. So if I'm there, I'll deal with that later, because I'm gonna make up something in my head to be like, okay, my mind can go into two different places, but like, okay, who was that? And carry it on. And then you have to understand something. You have to understand something. Okay? You have to understand something.
You okay? How many times I said?
I'm saying that because I'm trying to word what I want to say, because this is not the After Dark show. How I play is a little different. Okay. And so my playmates or whatever, they know that. They know that. So to have another name come up, my thing would be, okay, I have to ask questions, but that'll be afterwards.
Well, I'm going to tell you like this, because I have inside knowledge about you. I know what your addiction is. Okay. Right. And that's just from conversations. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I didn't know.
You were being very, very transparent to who you are. Right? And that has a lot to do with your addiction. You try to make excuses for it right there, like a person is hooked on something. And it was a beautiful excuse. I liked it. Okay. But what your problem was, like I said in the beginning, that's why I threw that hand out there about you want to make sure you cross the finish line instead of calling a record. So, right. No. See, we go with the doggone high pitched note. That means we're going to start trying to clean up.
I'm gonna have to correct that, because that's not what that is.
Yeah, of course you're going to correct it.
That's not what that is.
But at the end of the day, we know that you got a problem. Okay, and it's like, because what it sounds like to me, I'm gonna say what it sounds like from a different addiction. Okay. All right. I'm snorting this powder right here, right? And while I was snorting the powder, I'm like, oh man, what's this? The China White? What's this? That crystal snow? Oh man, right here. Oh, what's this? Oh, I'm getting down, right? And you say that fentanyl. That's that fentanyl, Freddie. Oh, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna keep snorting this fentanyl. And wait till later and say why you gave it to me. I'm gonna stop right then. That's because you're not addicted. But when you have an addiction, you're gonna keep snorting and keep doing what you're doing, so you can get it all over and get it out, and then you're gonna address it.
Let me do this, because now I'm gonna get nasty. Fuck this, nigga.
It's your stuff, nigga.
I know, nigga. It ain't about this. Has nothing to do with my addiction talking. This here is, if you call another motherfucker's name while we fucking, that means that that's somebody you fucked, which means we done already had conversations about it. Because remember, I said earlier that this is all about whether or not I like this. So if you sit up there open with me and we could talk about what this is, what I say, I'm friends with benefits. So if you tell me about the other person or whatever, what happened, this, that, and the other,
You got insurance.
About what? Oh, insurance on what?
You said friends with benefits. You got insurance.
On what? The friends? On the friends?
You said benefits.
Yeah, friends with benefits. Friends
insurance
with benefits. Okay.
No insurance?
Not that type of. Not that type of.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm looking for a package.
Okay. So that's what this is. So you typically are calling out another name or whatever. What?
Go ahead.
I'm getting up. Well, you said I'm getting up. Okay, right. Now, wait. Now, let me put a proviso here. What is it?
It's like Durham.
No. It also says significant other.
Right.
Let me put a proviso. I know. My significant other. See that here we've already had conversation because I'm very good with that with mine. Okay. And whenever I had one. Okay. So now I back there can wait until afterwards, and then it becomes who is this, and this, that, and that, and especially if it's a name that I don't know. If it's a name that I don't know, then yeah, we'll talk about it later. But right now, nope.
Okay, well that's great. Let's try another one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a good answer, Mitch. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good answer. You stood on your stuff like when I think of home, click your heels together.
Click your heels together. Shut up.
My nigga. All right. We got somebody in the audience out here. Give me a number from 1 to 10, sir.
No.
Ooh.
All right. What we got?
This is for everybody.
Uh-huh.
All y'all get your ears up out there. Tracy, all y'all. Ready? Says rank these in the order of importance.
Ooh.
Mother, best friend, child, spouse who is not your child's parent.
Oh.
Explain.
Okay, so mother,
best friend,
bestie,
child, spouse,
and the spouse who is not
the child's
best friend, the child's parent. Right. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Let's see. Because I have a spouse, it would probably, in my book, go spouse, child, bestie, mom.
Spouse first.
Child.
Bestie, then mom.
Yeah. I think that I may change bestie and child. I might go spouse, bestie, child, mom.
That's what I say. It should have been.
Yeah, I think I'm going to change that because
me personally, mine is going to be spouse. Mine will be spouse. Yeah, spouse, mother, child, bestie.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
That's the way it'll be. That's where it will be because, you know what I'm saying, we have a cling to each other clause as far as my spouse. Taking the spouse word and say girl and girlfriend. So we have a cling to each other dog obligation because anything above both of us got to love God more than we love each other. So it's starting at God. You know what I'm saying? A spouse. You know what I'm saying? Mother, child, bestie.
Okay.
That's where I'm at with it.
Okay. Now I put bestie before the child because that's using my confidant. The child is my world, so I'm doing the child is about protecting and providing. Mother, I'm already an adult, so my mother being there will have to because I'm not taking care of her at this point. I'm taking care of my kids. I'm not taking care of her, but she's important. But at this particular point, she's looking for me to be the adult that I am because she's living her life.
Right, okay. But that's not. I don't think it's really going into that. It's just going into. You say like you had your fave five. Remember five?
Yeah.
It's like food would be number 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Well, yeah, and that's cool. Yeah, but right there, that there is how
That's a
that
good
is.
question.
Yeah.
How you feel about that? We can hear you.
I feel that I wouldn't put the spouse first, but that's just me. I feel like I would put my child first, then my mother, or father, then my significant other.
Okay.
And then the best friend last.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good order, though.
Okay.
That's a good order. Yeah.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
No, that's a good order.
No, it's not about a disagreement. This is how you run you.
That's a good order because to me, okay, everybody, when they say explain on here, everybody who gives an answer, the explanation is the foundation. And to me, that sounds like an order of, should I say order of, not importance, but an order of priority.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
You feel like your responsibility to the child. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So.
No, it's all about my love, because my first and foremost, my love is to God first. But I know we didn't.
Exactly. Right.
But under that, I would put the child, and then the parent, followed by the spouse, and last the best.
And they did say the spouse that is not
the child's
parent.
So it really does. It makes your answer good.
So I'm okay. Yeah.
It makes your answer good because
that's
something you had. That's a go-to you had. It's not even your son or daughter's parent. So.
Right, which is cute. Tracy stood up here and said, "Spouse, mother, child, bestie."
Spouse, mother, child. That's what I said. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good job, Tracy.
Okay. So yeah, very, very interesting. Very interesting.
Number 3 it is, and then we
All right, now because Wanda said 8, Tracy said 9. That's probably the number that's concerned.
Okay, so 17, right?
Okay.
Add both
of them together, 17. All right.
Okay, people. The text I had an amazing. Okay, this is the text, right? I had an amazing time yesterday. Flashes on your phone, on your significant other's phone. I mean.
Mm-hmm.
So the text come across your spouse or significant other's phone says I had an amazing time yesterday. They say it was from a cousin you never met before.
Mm-hmm.
What happens next?
Mm.
Ooh.
Mm.
Ooh, Lord. Ooh.
Mm. What happens next is
I'm gonna hit
for
you
me.
in your eye with this cell phone because it's gonna be a real iPhone.
Okay.
It's gonna be a real iPhone today.
It will become a conversation because my first off, a cousin. Like, who the hell is this cousin? You know, you ain't never the who is this? Then it becomes and to see that rabbit hole starts with that one
right there
with that question. What cousin is this? And then it becomes, okay, how come you ain't never what they look like? You know, give me a picture. What's their Facebook page? It becomes that whole rabbit hole. Okay. And how come when did y'all start connecting again?
Yep.
You know, it becomes that particular rabbit hole. Because how is it that all of a sudden, and then y'all just had a good time last night? So, honey, wait a minute. That means that it's something you ain't told me about a family member? This family, supposedly. You ain't said nothing about
what's crazy about those, right? What you just said, right?
Yeah.
I was talking about you see a message that says, had an amazing time last night, right? And you was probably supposed to be at your mama's house taking her to the store.
See. Now, here's the ticket. I'm gonna put a little twist in this because it does not say whether or not you were going through your significant other's phone. It said the phone flashed. Okay.
Everybody knows remember the iPhones. Really, the message right on the screen.
It's right on the screen. Okay. So I'm going to take that at face value because I am not one who believes in the children that got to, you don't love me because you don't give me the password to your phone. I don't understand why that's so fucking important that you got to have the password to go through somebody's phone. That's fucking me.
So they can find something on them to cover up the shit they've been doing.
Exactly.
They need insurance.
But we say it's a trust issue. He says a trust issue.
Out on all platforms right now, Big Red Fella trust issue. Go get it.
Wonderful segue. Okay. Yeah, it's a trust issue, so we say. Okay, and we know that we mean that, but on whose part? Because if we sit up here, you know, that the truth of the matter, let me see your phone, you know, I have a major issue with that. But this card says it flashed on the screen. So now if it flashed, am I being nosy because I saw it? Or was it is it in regular proximity? Because, you know, I was like, oh,
no, it was time for you to see it.
Exactly.
You know how I am about discernment and reverence.
Yep.
When it comes to discernment and reverence, it ain't about being nosy. It's about what's being presented to you.
Okay. Wait a minute. I like this. Too many people get so-called play cousins, etc. There's about to be a problem. I'm looking at patterns at this point. Boom.
There it is.
And there you go. Because now, and right after that particular discussion, then you're right. Now I'm starting to look for patterns. You know, which patterns are easily described. If you pay attention to somebody, you know exactly what's going to happen. I had one of my roommates or house guests or whatever. He got upset at me because the very reason that drew us together, according to him, is what he started to despise about me. And I was like, what are you talking about, honey? I know when you come home from work, you go in your room, you change your clothes. When you change and put on these particular jogger pants, you're going over to your mother's house. When you put on these particular jogger pants and these shoes, bitch, you got a date. What? Now you mad because you thought you were keeping secrets. Bitch, who told you that? Especially when I explained it. Then you wanted to be cute. Then you started putting on the stitch that you put on to go to your mama's house because you knew you had clothes at your mama's house. So you went to your mama's house to go change your clothes. And then the shit came back to me because folks that you didn't know that I knew, because like, child, Monty was here, Monty was there. Mm-hmm. I didn't have to go look for nothing. It came to me. But you got mad. Nigga, that's your pattern. That was you. That was you. But you got mad. Mm-hmm.
That's hilarious. I'm sitting here listening to you. You having heterosexual problems in the homosexual world.
I keep trying to tell you, it's the same problem. Shit.
It's hilarious. Damn. So Adam or Steve be on that sex shit too.
Oh, I keep trying to tell you. The game, ain't nothing changed with the game but the players.
Interesting.
Ain't nothing changed with the game but the players, child. When you sit down here, and when the players, when you change player, then you get to sit down here. When you sit down with the card game, you got to ask, how we playing space? Y'all playing with the jokers or the deuces?
I got a question for you, right? This is a wisdom question for you. Okay, let's say a person is in a relationship. Okay. Why do most of them always leave a relationship? Say like this guy is a boss. He owns a trucking company.
Mm-hmm.
So he got drivers working for him, right?
Right.
Why does the female always leave him to date a driver? He was the boss.
Right.
Had his own company, had drivers. She ended up taking the grass, listening to the wind, stars, the moon.
Right.
And go date a driver.
I always say because maybe the driver was giving us something that the boss wasn't.
Attention.
Yes.
It's always attention. But see what happens.
He was also he was probably giving her something physical too, because
Well, we're gonna put that.
Happens, to answer your question, in gay relationships, that you can begin with somebody and you guys get through that honeymoon phase, but then the other person, they get comfortable with you being there. So they like, that person leave me. So if there's nothing physical going on anymore, and you guys are just coming home and eating dinner, then going off the bed, but the other person is lacking affection, then they're gonna make that other person steer and look. I'm just speaking from experience.
No, that's the truth.
You're
preaching. It's true.
Right, it happened to me 20 years ago, and that's what I did. I went looking, but I didn't get it at home. I went looking, and I found it.
But that's what I don't understand. Why are people so devastated that they're being cheated on when they're not handling the business themselves?
You know what? A lot of times because we have this thing where we have the constants. I tell this to folks all the time, okay? If you stay there, you're the one who washes your dirty drawers, make sure you are healed when you got a cold and this, that, and the other. If you pay attention, if that's not being reciprocated and you start to getting treated like a dog, it's because you are the person's constant. They know you're not going anywhere. They got you locked in. So when Shaggy came out and said, it wasn't me, okay, he could run that line because they know you're not going anywhere because emotionally or whatever, everything is here.
Yeah, but
and what?
But when a person gets to, what was the song by Don Summer and Barbara start saying
enough is enough. Hi, come on.
No.
Right.
I'm done here.
Right. But that's where the game changes because you know why? Because that is what the other person never counted on. They never counted on you saying, I've had enough. Okay, they counted on you being the constant, the one that's always there. I can always come to you when I need a hot meal, when I need this. You are stability to them.
And a lot of them will go and want to run play the streets and try to set it up where they can always come back.
Right.
And I've seen a situation where the boss was an up-and-coming director, and they thought they were good.
Yeah.
And was treating somebody like this, and the other person said, I don't give a fuck how much money you got. You treat me like this, I'm out.
Right.
And keys back and everything.
Right. Because we have to step up and recognize what our worth is, what our dignity is, and et cetera, et cetera. When we get to that point, we have to say that I love you, but I love me more. You know what I'm saying? And it's a hard pill to swallow because when we got church in our head about what would Jesus do, because that's being selfish, and selfish has become such a negative word in a lot of cases to where we don't know how to take that control back and deal with and keep it for ourselves. They just want the control, but not the individual they're with. Exactly.
That's true.
Okay. So that there is what happens with in a lot of times. And then on top of it, there are those of us who accept that kind of treatment because why? We think that this is what marriage is supposed to be. Would you been brought up to where this is what you saw in relationships or whatever, and this, that, and the other? Did you start to believe that this is what normality is and this, that, and the other?
But what if you saw it from what it's really supposed to be? And then you got somebody treating you like her.
When you saw it for what it is, and you have a representation, and let's go there. I'm not going. Let me just rephrase that. When what you see has been the representation of what marriage is or what a relationship should look like, and that's not what you're getting at home, then you're going to look for it elsewhere. The problem is that many of us have seen some fucked up shit in relationships to where that there is replaced as normal, to where when you get it on the other end, you get afraid of it because this can't be real. This can't be real because hell, he ain't going upside my head yet. We could actually have an argument, and he's not simply calling me all kinds of bitches and hoes or whatever. He's actually calling. We're not even raising voices. He's actually talking to me. That's scary because I don't know what that is.
Correct. Because
and you know
one behavior, and then you're introduced to someone like yourself.
But it's like they want you to
out of their way to make you feel welcome, and that wall comes up.
Yeah.
It's hard to tear that wall down.
They want you to beat them in the head.
Yeah. Yeah. In order to feel love, because that is what normalcy is, being in the hood and being around the country. And let me not put that on the hood. Let me not put that on the hood. Because there's some folks who are in prominent homes and carrying on that experience that, where okay, the husband is gone, is never in the house because he's on business trips or whatever. And the wife is, sitting at home, and you overhear telephone calls and conversations and carrying on with her girlfriends or whatever. You have when they had the bridge parties and things, and they go man bashing. I'm gonna call it that because it's a lot of times what it is. When they man bashing and carrying on, you overhear that kind of shit. And even in the upper echelons of it, when they get upset, when they start to celebrate that they're between husbands. Okay. Oh, Johnny, I'm between husbands. Okay. And this, and the third, as if it's collateral damage, it's par for the course, And so this here is what we look at. And then all we have is to romanticize.
But they're so comfortable. Okay. That whole I'm comfortable with a ramen noodle life instead of on future. That's crazy.
It's crazy because
to me it's crazy. Like, why do you want that when somebody offering you more?
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give it to you. And this is through observation. Because the filet mignon future doesn't seem real. It only seems like it's temporary. I know what this is. And I don't know if I'll be able to sustain that filet mignon future. It's cute to go into that world and to dabble in it and this, that, and the other. It's like going on vacation. I could go on vacation, but now I'm trying to live there. And most folks, I believe, have the mindset that they can't sustain it. When I get here, here's where the hoe come in. Who gonna then keep me there? Because if I'm still trying to be a hoe, that means if I'm at this level, I got to hoe on this level. And I don't know how to do that. See, because I'm used to hoeing down here. I go get a 2-piece and a biscuit, honey. I know that. But you talking about something, we going to filet mignon and shrimp cocktail as an appetizer. I could pull out an ermine meat. Okay.
Right, I know how to eat it, but I don't know how to make it pay for itself.
Right. You know what I'm saying? When we get to those particular kinds of things, it becomes, okay, I don't know if this can be real or if I can sustain it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then, let's call it what it is. I don't know if I am worth that. Right. And that day, and everybody would sit there and say, what the fuck? Then yes, I am worth it. No, you think you want it. You don't believe that you're worth it. You want it. You could be entertained with this. When folks get it, they actually goddamn ghetto in it. I got to go flashing, because no, you got it. You coveted it. You're not worth that. So when somebody tell you, bitch, you ain't worth that. Because you don't know how to respect it, you don't know how to cherish it, you don't even know how to act with it.
It kind of reminds me of that scene in y'all remember the movie Back in Return?
The
one with introduced the Catwoman
and the Penguin.
So at the end, when they pull the mask off and they confront the dude,
right?
Both of their identities. Bruce says to Selena, he says, "I get come live with me. I'll take you away from all of this.
Right?
You don't need to do this." And she said, "Bruce, I would love to be with you." Then she smacked and said, "I just couldn't live with you."
Right.
So that's
right.
And,
that's what a beautiful. But I could not live with myself.
I couldn't live with myself because
How about
I'm used to being, this type of person, or coming from this world.
The Tracy said often that's their normal because many times it was what they saw coming up in their environment. They were raised in it, so they inflict that on you. Yeah, same thing. All right. That's good. So that there is tonight's show, ladies and gentlemen. We thank you all for coming and dishing your tea with us, honey. This has been one day. Listen, honey, we're going to come back with you real soon. I'm going to have some goodies and stuff coming with because tomorrow I got to go do my College Park thing. I got to go be College Park and carrying on and this, that, and the other. And then on top of it, when we get back here, we got to go into the writing room and this, that, and the other. We got some good, child. Listen, let me tell you about this child as a songwriter. We got some stuff coming down the pipeline, honey. That's just because he bumping my faster than me. I'm so prolific at trying to curlicue it, you know. He's getting it, but like I told him, this is his ministry. You will understand what I mean by that because we're gonna take you on a cruise on that real soon, okay? But in the meantime, in between time, honey, listen, you may finish all of your crumpets, my darlings, because the tea has been dished and you've been dishing tea. We're the big meat and the big guy ally over here. This is the big red fella, okay, aka Minister Lavelle Hayes, aka the songwriter Debonair Jack. Okay. And to our studio audience over here, hey, I'm not gonna call his name, he didn't want his name being said. Okay.
His name is Class X.
Okay, right. Okay.
I got that from Joker.
Right. Okay. Listen, honey, if you love us like you say you do, honey, I want you guys to get all your family, your friends, and your good Judies, honey, your gal pals, your guy, your guy friends, your guy Fridays, and all of that. Tell them to come on over here to like, subscribe, share, get into your own conversations about tonight's conversation, okay? But if you hate us, don't like it, didn't like the gay shit, or whatever the case may be, if you want a neck roll, okay, I need for you to tell all your motherfucking enemies to come over here to like, subscribe, and to share. Because I need you to know something, that everything that we do over here at 3 the hard way, baby, right here, Detroit, Chicago, Philly, baby, everything that we do in any way, shape, style, form, and or fashion will move forward, my baby. Wait a minute, big Gru, what you say? Big Meech, I just sent them on. Check your email. Okay, got you, baby. Thank you, baby. So on that note, my darling, listen and listen well, honey. I want you guys to go out and be good to yourselves on purpose. Understand your worth on purpose. Know who you are on purpose, darling. If you know who you are, can't nobody tell you who you are. Can't nobody embarrass you with you.
Don't forget to get that Frank White.
Okay, did y'all like that in the background? Okay, listen. Oh, damn. Okay, that's all cool. But in the middle and in between time, let me say this: I am loving now, honey. So on that note, and scene, honey.